Hey everybody, so in today's video I'm just going to do a little quick review of the Nintendo Game & Watch Zelda edition. This thing, I have been hoping to get my hands on this for quite a while now. I think that it's an amazing little gadget. It comes with the original Legend of Zelda for NES, Zelda 2, The Adventures of Link, and then as a special treat there, you've also got The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening. So yeah, it has those three games, and then it also has the Vermin Game & Watch game, which is one of the original LCD Game & Watch games with the animals that pop up out of the ground, and you have hammers and you have to go back and forth and bonk them, but they've got Link in it this time, so it's I think it's like Octoroks pop up out of the ground and Link smashes them. There's also a couple of interactive timers and clocks. They called them Playtime Clock and Playtime Timer, and I think that's a really cool idea. I've seen other YouTubers talking about it and downplaying those timers and clocks as being kind of like a gimmicky type thing, and maybe it is, but like randomly generated Zelda level where I just walk around and kill things, that sounds pretty cool to me. I think that sounds like a great idea. So I've opened this up, so as you can see the packaging is kind of neat. It's got this clear effect where on the outside of the box you have the original Zelda title screen and a few other things, but they slide off when you take off the plastic cover, and then behind that you see the Game & Watch Vermin, you see the buttons and things and a few other things. In the corner there was like this rock effect, right, from the original game, the rocks on the side and the rocks at the bottom. Just really cool packaging. And if we pop open the one end of the box here, there's a cool little hidden message that says special thanks to you. I'm reading it backwards on my camera here. Special thanks to you, and then it also says it in French, and yeah, I think that's probably Spanish. Would be my guess. So includes Game & Watch Legend of Zelda system and USB cable for charging it, which is cool. Charges by USB. A user's guide, and we have the box, and the box turns into a stand. I'm not going to mess with that because I haven't decided yet if stick around to the end of the video because I'm going to give one of these away. But I'm not going to mess with this box, because if you get this box, you might want to be the one who breaks it apart and turns it into a little kickstand for displaying the clock or whatever. So I'm going to leave that intact, and the USB charging cable is in there. I'm not going to take that out right at the moment, but what I am going to take out right at this moment is the game console itself. I'm so excited to take a look at this. When they announced the Super Mario one, I was like, that's cool. I don't feel like it's $70 cool, but that's kind of cool to have a little playable, like, carry with you, slide it actually in your pocket, kind of like a Game Boy Micro size thing. This is a little bit bigger, I think, actually, than a Game Boy Micro. I'm going to sneeze. I thought it was going to be one of those fake out sneezes where I feel like I'm going to sneeze and then it never comes. No, it came. There it is. I love this thing. I think it is just one of the coolest things Nintendo has ever made. We're going to boot it up here. Let's turn this bad boy on by pressing what? Oh, power button on the side. Little power button right beside the USB. Over on the other side here, we got a little notch. I don't know if that's like, it almost looks like it's for a micro SD card, TF card slot or whatever, but yeah, USB-C on the one side beside the power button. That's so cool. Press the button to set. It's blurry, isn't it? Here, let's try and focus. Yeah. Press button, and then you can set the time. So I'm just going to set the time here. So here it is. Press time button. So I'm guessing that's this middle button here. Press time. Get ourselves a Triforce. We got the sword. What is this? Is this the time? It's 12? Or what? Oh, I can take control. So I've taken control now. So Link was just wandering around the screen aimlessly. And if I let go of the button, he does the same thing again. I can't go back into the cave. I can't go anywhere. So what am I press now? When I press time or pause set, I get set time. So let's set time, and it is just after 12:30 a.m. 12. Okay, just after. Might be stretching it a bit. It's closer to 1 now. No, that was a.m. Okay, now that I've set the time, I get I get a clock here. Now it's a room with the time, and I can take over and play. I can take on these slimes. Now appears I can walk across the lava. So I don't know about that. That's kind of silly. Can't go through any doors. But it is kind of a neat thing to just like kill some time if you wanted to. I don't know if you can set like a high score. That would be kind of cool. I don't know if the beeping is to let me know that there's a battery problem. Or is there a timer set or something? It has stopped now. Very strange. Oh, and one cool thing. You get the English and you get the Japanese, original Japanese versions of each game. Oh, French, Dutch. Very cool, very cool. Let's, just for the sake of getting some footage, pop in and try out some original Legend of Zelda. Press the start button. Now I wonder if it saves your game here. That would be a little bit upsetting if it didn't, actually. It's hard to... I've watched the Retro Future with, what's his name? Elliot? He always says, boy, it's hard to play through the viewfinder on the camera. And I gotta say, he's right. Because some things just don't come through as clearly through the camera as they do in person. And then we are going to select, and then hit start, register end. There I am. And we got the music. Yes. Throw some laser swords. This game is so good. Like, as if a guy just came up with this idea for this game, like, one day. He's like, oh yeah, no. I used to explore around my house and like in the woods, and we should make this wicked game that's going to be one of the most amazing games ever created. You guys ever watched the Zelda cartoon? Like, there's a couple apps on my TV that have the Zelda cartoon available to watch. Like, a couple of those, like, free TV apps. It's just, like, such good TV. Come back. I need you. There we go. Yes. Alright. Dungeon 1. I love the color. The brightness and the color on the screen are pretty sharp. Pretty nice. It is a little bit small, so, you know, like, playtime of, like, I don't know, half an hour might be okay, but, like, if you're getting into, like, multi-hour long play sessions on this thing, you might end up with some eye strain issues. I don't know. There we go. Now we get to see the old man again. Eastmost Peninsula is the secret. I don't know if I can correct that afterwards in iMovie or not. Huh. Boomerang! And over here, we get to move a block and go down into the cellar and get what? The bow, I think? Push. Come on. There we go. I think it's the bow, right? Yeah. Bats are a one-shot kill with the boomerang. Controls feel nice. It feels, the D-pad feels very original NES. The other buttons, on the other hand, are not hard plastic, but rather a rubber, a matte rubber, red rubber. And hopefully those don't start to wear and fall apart. Here he is. Ladies and gentlemen, the dragon of Dungeon 1. It's so hard to see whether I'm going to get hit by these fireballs from the dragon or not. There we go. Ta-da! Get ready to grab that first piece of Triforce, of which there are 8 in this game. 8 pieces of Triforce rather than 3. I think the 8 pieces make up the portions, smaller portions of the 3 main Triforces. One cool thing, when this thing is on and it's dark, the little Triforce on the back has a little secret. I wonder if you'll see it. Yeah. That's pretty sweet. Yeah, like, I'm a big Zelda fan, so this was a pickup for me at 69 bucks. This is a collector's thing. This is a cool item to show people and play with and talk about and do a review on YouTube and Facebook. But, I mean, if you're not a fan, 69 bucks might be a lot, but I most definitely am a fan and most definitely will be playing this more, and I love this little device. I think it's really cool. So like I was saying, I'm going to give one of these away. It's either going to be this one or I'm going to go out and get another one. But in order to be entered into the giveaway to receive the 35th anniversary Legend of Zelda Game & Watch, I'm going to need you to follow my page, Born Again Gamer, and donate at least 100 stars during a live stream. So if you've donated at least 100 stars during a live stream, you're going to be entered into the draw. And once I reach a total of 20,000 stars donated, so I'm about a quarter of the way there. So once I reach 20,000 stars, I'm going to pull a name of someone who's donated stars somewhere along the way, and I'm going to give this to them. So I hope you get a chance to enter, and it's a really cool prize. I'd be excited to win one myself. That would be amazing. I'd love to if I got one of these for like $1. 100 stars is $1, by the way. Yeah, so if you've donated, watch for a draw video coming up soon, hopefully, and hopefully you can nab yourselves one of these. That would be awesome. Alright, I hope you enjoy the video review here, and I hope that you follow and you enjoy some of my gameplay videos and things like that on Facebook. And yeah, if you have prayer requests too, I always like to end my live streams with prayer for anybody who has any prayer requests. So drop some comments if you have prayer requests, or if it's a personal thing and you don't want anyone to know about it, send me a private message, and I won't mention any names. I'll just say we're praying for a friend who's experiencing a hardship of some sort, and we'll cover it that way. But I hope that you can come along and join me on this journey of this Facebook gaming channel, and have a great day. Thank you. They have the tip line still? Guys, breaking news. I didn't realize this. All of you probably did. Somebody probably did. But look at this. Need help playing a game? Maintenance or service. I knew that they had like a service line for maintenance and repairs and things like that. But I didn't realize that you could still call for help. That's amazing.